What better way to celebrate spring than by starting your own backyard vegetable garden? That's exactly what Peter Rabbit himself is encouraging families to do. You heard right. The Fun Family Film has teamed up with gardening and landscape expert Sara Bendrick, who joins us now from New York with some great gardening tips. Sara, welcome.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
Well, you say that it's really important for kids to get interested in gardening early. Why is that?
Oh, absolutely. It's just like anything. You want to expose kids to where their food comes from. Instead of just going to the grocery store, having that connection to growing and taking the time and commitment it takes to having vegetables, I think really encourages kids to get excited about it and creates a great relationship with healthy eating and food.
So how can kids start their own garden at home?
Absolutely. There's so many different scales you can start a garden, whether it's outside or you want to use containers or maybe even an indoor herb garden. But a great way to start really affordably is using something like a 2-liter bottle. If you cut the top off and you fill it with soil, you want to add some drainage holes on the bottom for the water to seep out. But planting something as easy as sunflowers, tomatoes, herbs, stuff like that is really simple. You plant the seed. I usually drop it in about 1 inch, but each plant's going to be a little bit different. And then you water that and watch that grow. Or you can use containers like this, which are compostable, and you plant them, and then you can plant them into the ground when you're done and have a beautiful vegetable garden. But most importantly, it's just exciting to have a family affair and get kids involved in this whole process.
Absolutely. So there's no excuse. You can start your gardening indoor or outdoor then.
Yeah, absolutely. Whether it's an indoor or outdoor garden, kids are going to definitely benefit from understanding the process, and it's a lot of fun.
And I heard that you worked with kids who live in the city and maybe in impoverished neighborhoods, helping them to make their own community school gardens. Is that correct?
Yeah, for Earth Day this weekend was so much fun. We partnered up with PS 108 in East Harlem, which was a lot of fun. We ended up having an asphalt area that we transformed into a vegetable garden. We built these raised beds. We filled them with soil. We had all the kids help plant them. It was a really fun time. And one kid even said, I didn't even look at my phone once. I was having so much fun. So I think that's, you know, a tell of the time, really. But
yes, that is a hit for sure.
It was really, really rewarding to do that.
So really quickly.
Yeah, no, it was great. We partnered up with Slow. Okay.
Yes. I was just saying, for those of us without a green thumb, are there any general tips on vegetable gardening that you can share with us?
Yeah, absolutely. Depending on what type of land you have, whether you're in an apartment or not, if you're outside, I like raised garden beds because you can add nice, clean soil, and it's easier for vegetable garden bed or vegetables that have softer roots. Especially carrots. If you're trying to plant carrots into the ground and you have rocky soil, if they hit a rock or a hard pan, they just kind of like finger out, and so that you don't really get a carrot, or they just stay really stumpy. So you want soft and fluffy soil for your vegetable garden, so having them raised is a great way to do that. And for more gardening tips, we partnered up with Slow Food USA. They have a lot of stuff on their website, or you could follow me on social media, Instagram at Sara Bendrick.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Sara. We really appreciate you.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
We'll be right back with more Midday Maryland right after this. Stay tuned.